Ready?
Alright, I'm ready.
Let's make it happen. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to bring you TSL.Shine. He is in the red trunks, and he is playing Zerg to the northeast of this particular map, the ESV Cloud Kingdom, versus his opponent, teammate TSL.Symbol. He is in the blue trunks, and he is also playing Zerg to the southwest.
Indeed he is, and I'm just looking at this map. I actually haven't seen, I think I've seen one game played on it before, but I don't know much about it. So on the natural, there's destructible rocks that can open up, or is there a pathway anyway? Yeah, there's a pathway there anyway onto the natural. Third base looks very open.
Yeah, there's several attack points, in fact, to get you. There's 3 different ways of getting into that.
Yeah, I'd be quite happy to hatch first here, actually. It looks like it's a cross-position only map, so
yeah.
I'd be quite happy to hatch first here, to be honest. I mean, if you think about the way the natural's set up, the ramp's actually kind of cool, especially for Symbol here, because you can draw a straight line from the edge of the mineral field directly to the ramp, which with the hatchery is very easy to defend with. So, and that's the same basically actually for Shine as well.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it looks like a very nice hatch first map actually, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that.
Yep, although Shine's not going to do that. He's going to go Extractor first at this point, which,
Alright.
once again, he's trying to attack his opponent straight up, straight on, and we may very well see, we're going to find very shortly, is Symbol going to go pool? No, Symbol is going hatch. And
Yeah,
this is an even better map to do it on, and Tal'Darim was a risk, but the question is, can he hold it a second time?
Yeah, I think if Symbol hadn't have gone Roach Warren and the thing that Shine did versus that, because the probability of going Roach Warren there is extraordinarily low.
Yes.
Therefore, Shine decided to go with these Bailings and thought he could just win there and then. Against a few Lings and a few Bailings that Symbol should have had. But that wasn't the case, of course. So, I mean, if he knew about the Roach Warren, he could have just built a million Lings and killed the hatchery and left.
Yep.
And it would have been like, well, alright, what are you going to do now? Well, I'll get my hatchery up. So obviously it did come down to scouting at the end, but on this map, it's a lot easier. I mean, look at the hatchery that Symbol already has up. That's not a big area, man. That's a 1 queen block on the ramp, first of all, not 2. He's going to be able to build a spine crawler that touches the hatchery and protects the queen, and also covers around the back of the mirror line. So it's actually a great place to do that. And, I mean, I don't think Shine can just go all like for a kind of a bailing early, and I think he's gonna, well, as we can see, he's gonna be building a hatchery himself.
Yeah, exactly. He's not going to just throw it in straight in on one base. He'll try and do a little bit of damage as much as he possibly can, but I can't see much damage coming from him, really. As I said, no Baneling Nest. It's very easy for Symbol just to get 6 Lings of his own to beat what's coming in his direction.
Yeah, the thing is, though, that Shine has a bit of a build order disadvantage. He has to do something about this. He has to topple the drone count, kill a queen, you know, anything along those lines. And that's what he has to do right now, especially if he wants to close up this series. And that Ling is surrounded right now. You can surround eggs as they spawn, so those 2 Lings are in trouble.
Well, the thing is that if he times this correctly, then he'll get into a good engagement, and he did. That was perfectly timed. Symbol is able to defend that, no problem at all.
And there is the Roach Warren down, actually, from Shine. He's gone back into making gas. Or mining gas, sorry. And the Roach Warren is interesting. I wonder if it's a sort of defensive or non-defensive. We'll have to see. I don't think you can really use Roaches on such a big map because it can take such a long time to get there.
It's a bit of a jog, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite the distance between the two. Baneling Nest on the way up for Symbol, which once again is interesting. Baneling's not usually chosen if he knew about the Roach Warren, which of course he does not. So that might affect what he is playing at for the moment. But those Lings are going to be a constant threat to potential drone mining from there. The thing is that the main isn't saturated yet anyway, so it doesn't matter. And those are not going to be able to stick around now with the spine crawler there.
Yeah, I think these Roaches, though, that I mean, he's going to be building a Baneling Nest as well. So it looks like he's going Roach Baneling, very aggressive style against pure Ling. That's obviously fantastic for Shine. And Symbol has to smell this out. Otherwise, he will just die to this. He obviously needs a Roach Warren of his own, or at least a second Spine Crawler to defend against this. And he's droning right now, and the Lings and Roaches are being made. And Symbol could actually be in a lot of trouble right now. You can see he's still making drones, and he has no idea what's going on right now. But these Lings on the natural of Shine, he sees no drones.
And he sees lots of Roaches, yeah. So he's actually got all the time in the world to respond to this now, because as he said, this is a big map. These guys are going to take a while to get to their destination.
Yeah, and the Roach Warren is planted, and 2 spine crawlers as well. Really, really great adaptation here from Symbol. And these roaches, you know, they're so slow. Look at these roaches. They're so slow.
It's depressing to watch, really, isn't it? I mean, hell, the Space Shark, which is in the middle of the map, is actually faster than these roaches.
Oh yeah, this is the Space Shark map.
Yeah, it's a Space Shark map, man.
I've seen this a couple of times in GSL, then I just didn't kind of recognize it. But yeah, I know this map now.
Whatever the case, we're in a situation where Shine's going to try and bust through this Spinecrawler wall with 2 Queens, Banelings, and Lynx. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, this is not working at all. Roaches of Symbols now are on the way as well, and a lot of Lings are in production, and Shine only has, well, actually, he only has the single Queen, so he can't even catch up with building drones after this. He has to kill right now.
And I don't think he's going to be able to do it. As simple as that. Even a couple of good Baneling detonations will do significant damage to the Roaches, or maybe even wipe out the Banelings that Shine's got. And conversely, Shine can't get anywhere near because the Spinecrawlers will pick the Banelings off almost immediately.
And he knows it, man. He's building a second Queen too, and here he goes.
Oh, there's the connection, and you know what? That was absolutely no good for Shine at all. Baneling's prepared to deal with that, and the defense holds very solidly indeed. Symbol knows that he's got the edge.
Yeah, and Shine knows he's behind too, so he's droning, he's trying to build that Queen, and what are we going to see from Symbol? Because he can build units and try to go now of his own, or he can drone it. It looks like he's taking the option to drone, so maybe he'll throw down an evolution chamber and try to get the tech advantage in this game, but he's moving out with units right now, which is awesome, because he's going to force units from Shine, because Shine doesn't know if units are being made or not, but he has a nice flank setup. Will he decide to go with it or not? Probably a bad choice too, because there are Banelings in position.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to land that too well. He might end up going for it anyway, just simply to buy time. And pretty good position there for the Roaches, preventing a full surround here and able to do a significant amount of damage, doing a little bit of stutter step. And actually, all 5 of those Roaches remain alive. And nicely done there by Symbol, honestly. The Lings are forced backwards once again, and Symbol now going for lair tech.
Symbol, that's such a brilliant move to move out. Forced Roaches that didn't want to be built. 5 Roaches were built, which were not drones. So now he has the drone advantage.
He's just got a full scout as well. It's wonderful.
Yeah, and he's scouting as well. He's just in a great position right now. He sees no lair at all. I don't know if he saw the evolution chamber, and he didn't. So, but he still knows there's no lair. So all he knows right now, I have tech advantage. I'm gonna have upgrade advantage. I need to sit down and defend, which he is doing. He's going for double evolution chamber as well. Beautiful play, straight into 1-1, and he's looking in such a great shape for the second. Oh, I mean this comeback for his second game win.
Yes, he is. Things are looking good for him, which will of course take him through to the final game. A couple of Spinecrawlers now pushing forward, and well, the rocks aren't down, so this is a nice partial wall of difficult to assault. A fantastic defensive position. 9 Roaches coming out for Symbol. He's about to turn the heat on. Wow, Roach speed starts, and the lair has only just begun right here for Shine, and that's going to give Symbol a massive window to get aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, I think Symbol's just going to go with 1-1, to be honest, and I don't think that Shine can stop it. I mean, he's not at lair, he's only just started, as you said, he has the upgrade kind of at a similar time, but the carapace will obviously make a world of difference, and especially with Roach speed 2, he's going to be able to maneuver his Roaches a lot easier compared to Shine.
Yep.
This is going to get a little bit hairy, I feel, but we'll see.
Yeah, Shine is not in a good spot at this point, and Symbol has this opportunity. He knows it, and really, Shine's just trying to look for a way to stop it from happening. There is no way. He has no way to get into that mineral line and actually do significant damage. All he can do is build up a defensive force and hope that he actually holds and can turn this game around. And Symbol has an edge in that respect in pretty much every way. He has a massive army count lead. He doesn't have a drone lead at the moment, but he has been mining longer, so that makes up for that. And Roach speed about to kick in.
Yeah, a lot of Roaches in production. I mean, Symbol has a lot of options. He can go ahead with this, or he can actually take a third base. Either's fine, or both is fine, actually. But it looks like he just has the upgrade advantage in a few seconds' time. He also has a lot more units. So let's have a look at that units. It's actually 30 versus 20. And the Banelings that have been more for Shine are not going to do anything to these Roaches, to be honest. So let's see how this goes down, and it's not looking good for Shine. He does have good position though, but with Roach speed, Symbol is able to maneuver around a lot easier here.
Yeah, he's even Shine's move ended up moving off the creep there with the Roaches, which didn't help, and Symbol's just gone around the flank, and this is the thing about this map, is you can attack from 2 different angles, which makes it a little tricky to defend this area. There are Banelings there, and they could get a good detonation, but it seems unlikely that Symbol's going to let him do that.
And the +1 carapace now is going to take effect, and the position advantage, Shine does not have it anymore.
No, he doesn't. No, he does not. The Banelings connect at the front only, which is nowhere near enough. The Roach count is scary. It's 42 versus 28. Symbol going for it. Everything in his favor right now as he tries to smash through his teammates' wall off. A good arc of fire available here for Symbol as well. A Spinecrawler doing some damage, but doesn't seem to be enough. Will the defensive advantage be enough for Shine? It doesn't look like it. Under 100 supply and falling rapidly.
Yeah, he's trying to tech up to Hydras at the same time. It's not good enough. He pulls the drones, and that is basically the white flag just blowing in the wind as Symbol is now killing all this all off. And even though he manages to just scramble together a few more roaches, the reinforcements are coming, which will make the difference.
Yes, they will, and they get there really fast. And a nice little burrow there. Quick pop-up, because hey, why not? Getting a good position on his opponent. The reinforcements come in, and there is the GG. Shine knows when his number is up. And now Symbol equalizes 2-2 in this best of 5 series. I think we're going to go straight into the final matchup if you're up for it.
Let's go, man. Let's do it.
Oh, yes. Let us do exactly that.
All right. And it looks like the winter version of Belshire Beach is going to be the final destination here for these two TSL players.
Ah, Belshire Beach. Winter edition. Everyone's favorite edition. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure that one out. Everyone seems to go crazy for winter edition Belshire Beach. Why is that?
I don't know, man. I mean, there's actually no difference from the other version. It's just winter because
It looks prettier. Looks prettier.
It's January. It's pretty cold.
Yes, well, you are in Sweden. You are enduring that at the moment. It's actually not too bad here in Newcastle at the moment, which is surprising, but hey, there you go. Are you ready for this final match?